want the false at their party.
Yo, welcome to the AMF Show.
Now everybody want the false at their party.
On Bars and Hoops Radio.
Now everybody want the false at their party.
Yo, every Thursday night, without a
Now
doubt,
everybody want the false at their party.
with our special guest, so check us out. Peace, everybody. Welcome to the AMF Show. I'm one of your hosts, Big Ra, one half of the Almighty Force Brothers. I'm here with my man, the street ball legend,
Kev Young.
All right, tonight we have some brothers we've been trying to get up here for a minute. All right, they celebrating their 40-year anniversary. We gonna get into that. They well known. Whenever you see a flyer that have anything to do with music in Queens, the brothers' names is on it. All right, we got the Rockaway Twinz in the building. All right, introduce yourselves.
Yeah. I'm Big Cubby. I'm Twin Boogie.
All right. So we gonna get into your story.
Okay.
All right, we gonna go back. And then bring it current.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
No. Shout out to my man DJ Casino. He having his event out in Ajax Park tomorrow. His family day out in Ajax Park. You know, me and my brother, we gonna go up there. We gonna represent for him. You know, my man Gutter Mouth, Southside Kid didn't see. Few other people gonna be in there. I think Livio G and them is gonna be in the building. All right. Last week the Almighty Force family had an invitational tournament up at middle school 226. You know, that went well. You know, that went well. So, you know, we gonna get into the Rockaway Twinz. All right. So if for each one of y'all, if you could describe yourself in one word, like what would that one word be and why? Undisputed. All right. You can hear him. You can hear him, Tiny. You can come in close to the middle.
Undisputed.
All right.
Undisputed.
All right. So you say, all right. So both of y'all use the same word. All right. Okay. So why we gonna say undisputed?
I'll say why, because from the late 80s all the way to the 90s, besides Grandmaster Vic, Major DeWitt, Cutmaster JT, Tape Master Rick G, Kid Quick,
the brothers we looked up to.
Right.
The brothers we looked up to.
Can't forget Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear.
That's my dog.
Yeah, Sugar Bear. That was another. Z-Pat was another one.
Both of them were our DJs.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Both of them was our DJ. Matter of fact, the wit was like our DJ too. Because anytime we pulled in the park, the wit, you know, Vic,
Grandmaster.
You know, he's like a legend in his own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember Vic from like one time. We only did one show with Vic that I recall. It was him and Spank. We was in United Skates roller skating rink.
You took it back there.
Yeah. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. You know, but that was the only time we really did a show with him. But we got like mad respect for Vic. You know, like one of the legendary, like Sugar Bear. We was talking and he was going, I'm trying to remember the kid that was from over in Left Rack, not Left Rack, from Queensbridge, you know, that he was like calling himself Battling Vic. I can't remember his name, but you know, not Molly Mall. Okay. It was one of the brothers that be out there. I can't think his name. You know, I can't think his name. Probably come to me later. But he was like, you know,
good, Todd. I see you, Todd.
Brother Todd Furtado, Kings of Kings Foundation. That's us.
Kings of King. You know, yeah, we got to get the Kings of King up here. You know, all right. Shout out Jessica. Shout out to Tisha. Ate a lot. All right. Okay. Al Mosley in the building. He said.
The original Mr. Big Stuff.
Mr. Big Stuff.
Yeah, can you hear us now? All right. Okay. But let's so undisputed. You know, like I was saying, like whenever I see flyers that have anything to do with Queens, with DJs, with music, in any event in Queens.
Right.
Ralph McDaniels, when he was doing the things over at 150th, the Furtado brothers, anything in Queens.
Yeah, August 9th.
You know, I see
Going
the
down,
August 9th is going down, man. August 9th.
Yeah.
Friends for Life cookout, you know what I mean? Us and DJ Vern, you know what I mean? And you know, we worked for the Kings of Kings Foundation. You know what I mean? You know, Lance Furtado,
right,
Tar Furtado,
right.
Wax, Brother Wax, you know what I mean? You know, and we out here, you know, trying to control the young youth out here in the hood, you know what I mean?
All right, that's what's up.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up. You know, that's what's up. You know, when our man, the last show we did, you know, we had our man Edwin on here.
Yeah, that's my dude.
And then we had shout out to Edwin. You know,
that's our brother right there, Edwin. That's our bro right there. That's our bro.
Yeah. That's family right there.
Always been behind me and my brother.
Right.
No matter what, he was with us.
He was always behind our backs. He
always
had our backs.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, he a good brother.
Very
good
dude.
Good brother. You know, and then when we was already talking about y'all coming on here, and then he called me. He called me on the 3-way. I was like, yo, I'll try and get them up in here anyway. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to, but the bottom line is y'all here now.
Yes, we are.
And
tell the real story.
So we're gonna talk about let's go up. Let's talk about where y'all from.
All right.
Right.
Well, the Rockaway Twinz is originally from Marcy Projects.
Okay.
Born and raised in Marcy Projects. We moved to Queens in '83.
Okay.
You know what I mean, with my moms and step pops.
Okay.
And DJing, really, we was rappers first.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I didn't know that.
We was MCs first.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But DJing was our passion. You know what I mean?
Passion.
My cousin Robert taught us how to use a turntable.
Right.
You know what I mean? And from there, we just moved on to seeing. It's like living in Marcy. It was a DJ. Every building, it was practically had a DJ living in the building. You know what I mean?
Okay.
DJ. So that was our passion. You know what I mean? And so we took things. We moving on. Pop Dukes bought us our first turntables.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The Geminis.
Okay.
I know y'all know.
Yeah. Well, Cam used to be a DJ. Tiny as a DJ. I never was a DJ.
The Gemini turntable.
Shout out to DJ Preem.
Preem, what up, baby?
What up, bro?
Freeman Media Group.
Big squad.
All right. All right.
Yes. Southside All Stars, man. That's us.
That's what's up.
The name Rockaway comes from Brooklyn?
No, comes from Rockaway Boulevard, baby.
Rockaway Boulevard.
They used to call us the twins from Rockaway.
Right.
So we just took the Rockaway and put it in front of the Twins. So we came the Rockaway Twins, and we respected with that name all the way through. Right. People try to tell me, my brother, change our names, but we wasn't going for that.
Why would somebody say that to you?
A lot of,
hate. It was hate.
It was hate. It was a lot of hate.
That's how you can always tell you doing something right?
You know what I mean?
Because if you're doing something right, you're gonna have your own set of haters.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
No doubt.
No
doubt.
Yeah.
So y'all moved to Queens.
We moved to Queens in '83. In '83, 144 on Rockaway Boulevard. You know what I mean? And it was a lot what we was going through. You know what I mean?
And Rockaway Boulevard.
We gonna keep it funky. When DeWitt was in Baisley, we was sneaking out our basement.
Going to the park jam.
Go to the basement.
We were sneaking out of our basement. Little Deuce.
Mom Duke's laying in the bed sleeping, and we sneaking out the house.
You
know what I mean? So to go to catch the amazing DeWitt on the mix.
Experience the Southside DJs. You know what I mean? And it was a wonderful experience we went through. When they, you know what I mean? All that in there and all that.
Yeah.
But it was an experience for us because looking up to them brothers, you know what I mean? Even though we were looking up to the Brooklyn DJs, still our Brooklyn, because out there in Brooklyn and Marcy, it was Mighty KG, the original Danny D.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay, from Marcy
Mhm.
and DJ Bubba. He's not with us.
Don't forget
Our
Richie.
guard brother,
Diesel.
DJ Diesel, and another DJ Richie Rich.
Richie
Okay.
Rich.
You know what I mean?
Reggie
Those
Reg.
Reg. You know
Reggie
DJ,
Reg.
Yeah, DJ Reggie Reg.
Okay.
Cool Reggie Reg. That's what it was. DJ Cool Reggie Reg. It was like I said, living in Marcy was a lot of DJs living in there. You know what I mean? DJ Ricky D.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When we was growing up, there was the DJs we was looking at out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we came out here, we moved out here, and we met a lot of DJs. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Can't forget about King Deuce.
Yeah, and Ken Deuce, and he went by that was his name, King Agonies really was, and he and another DJ that we met out here before. That's when we really said, I said, yo, we got to get ourselves together. And mind you, when we was living in Marcy, the first time we met the Disco Twin, they don't really remember me and my brother because my cousin lived in the Astoria projects. You know what I mean? They didn't really remember me and my brother. You know what I mean? So they didn't know us. You know what I mean?
Them birthdays very well.
We remember them birthdays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Birthdays.
And my cousin used to hold me and my brother on his shoulder like this, and we used to stand on the other side of the gate and watch them do their thing.
Right.
You know
With
what I
DJ
mean?
Smalls.
And we was
With
still-
DJ Smalls.
Yeah,
we
we was still living in Brooklyn around that time.
Okay.
But we used to hang out in Astoria projects with our cousin.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And our family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
So y'all could.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. It seemed like y'all were just going to every dangerous place in Queens.
That's what. You know what? Not to say nothing wrong. It was. That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was. You know what I
That's
mean?
what it was.
Yo, we was there.
I know.
Like one day, one day,
I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm just going
144 Rockaway. Then they go that story. Yo, we played a game there. We couldn't even finish the game because the people in the projects was throwing glass out on the court.
wow.
Yo, that happened. That happened in Bailey. That happened in
I'm sorry to
Bailey.
interrupt, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
listen, man. We here, we chopping it up. We chopping it up, man. So y'all came out here now. Y'all started doing the fair, the Rockaway Boulevard, right? Y'all started doing that. Like I'm gonna give y'all history on that, right? Okay. When
That was in 150 Park.
We was the first DJs.
The first before the Retardo brothers started doing it. We was the first DJs to have a talk jam.
I'm looking.
It was a talk jam.
Yeah, we went out there on a Sunday. We went out there on a Sunday, and we called Tape Master up. He brung the sound out for us, and we got shut down by the police. Now we got shut down by the police. We was the first ones to go in that park with the system and pop off. You know what I mean? And
2 hours, 3 hours.
No, we got to no more than 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They shut us down. You know what I mean?
Remember that, but yeah, you got it in by then.
Yeah, we got it.
in
This
by
one,
then.
P.I. was alive.
Yeah,
Panama P.I. was alive.
Panama. Rest in peace, P.I.
Yes. Panama P.I. Yes.
You know, Queens Scott's been cool. They let you play a little while.
Yeah. They ain't gonna shut you down.
They're around the area.
Yeah, they ain't gonna shut you down until after 11.
I mean, you got to remember, we experienced a lot of jams in Paisley Park through shootouts.
Yeah, I could
Yes.
imagine.
Just from the preem team, you had
From the tournament.
the tournaments, watching all that. I'm like, yo, it was crazy.
Yeah.
The 80s and 90s was crazy.
I stopped playing over there. I was like, I ain't playing over there.
I mean, I never forget when the preem team and the 40 Projects played, and every year, I don't know if they got into some words, and the whole park empty. The whole park was empty within 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I'll never forget that day. I was we all standing like, what the hell?
After a certain time, you could just say the park, man. You'd be like, nah, I ain't gonna watch that game, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said,
it was some good things.
Nah, they had beautiful games there.
Yeah.
Beautiful games, man. You know what I mean?
Like when the preem team when they was running their tournament in there.
Yep.
They because we had teams. I'm like,
yes, y'all.
Jackson and all of them.
I can give you one history.
Okay.
When Jam Master Jay and DeWitt were battling in that park, right there in the basketball court.
Okay.
And DeWitt, I'm sorry, Jam Master, I love you, baby, but DeWitt got his ass that day.
Okay.
Oh boy,
That's
got
why.
Yeah, DeWitt was home. Baby was DeWitt. We used to go, you know, like before he started doing the Bailey, we used to go down there on I think 147 with DeWitt. And he used to be doing block parties and stuff over there.
He was staying doing block parties.
Yeah,
so we used to go
He
there.
was always doing block parties.
Jay was from Hollis, man. He was nervous over there, yo.
All right. Peace, albino twins in the building.
Oh, God, big
albino twins.
Oh, man. Albino. Yo, what's up, brothers?
Yo, twin with that bumblebee
tuna.
Them my dudes right there.
Yes, man. I remember when them brothers, when that record came out, we was living in Marcy Projects.
Heard about them too.
Yes.
Them boys,
They used to come over on Rockaway Boulevard with Father Tahir.
Right. Oh, that right there? That right there? That's our big brother right there, Father Tahir. That's our big brother right here.
Father Tahir, all our big brother.
Yeah, man, that's our big brother right there.
He one of the few that I call big brother. You know what I'm saying? Father Tahir, he the true.
He was another guy who nurtured us.
Okay.
You know, he nurtured us, told us what to do and what not to do, what to stay away from. You know what I mean? Yeah, in the game. But like I said, we looked up to DeWitt, JT, Tate Master, Dollar Bill, Rick G, Grandmaster Vic, Kid Quick. You know what I mean? And one more person, Infinity Machine, you know, but one more person, DJ Ice. He was like our god brother. He was another brother. Okay. You know, he was from the St. Albans side.
Oh, okay.
He flat for Bushwick.
But he showed that he was another person who showed me and my brother what not to do in the game and what to do in the game. You know what I mean?
Good talking about Dental know the 2K.
No, she meant to say, do they know the 2Ks from Boston Projects?
Oh. No, I don't. I probably heard of them. You know what I mean? But
they probably wasn't with us when we was living.
When they living in there, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So y'all was there doing Jay-Z and them.
Yes, we knew Jay-Z before.
Myth, Bleak was on us. It was Bleak, the Twins, then it was Jay.
That's a lot of competition, guys.
Yes.
We all
grew up together.
Yo, we used to call
Source Money.
We used to call Jay-Z when he used to come to Queens. We used to call him. He used to come to we used to have the encore and stuff like that. Up on Big Avenue. That's the library now. Right. So Jay-Z, Mr. Magic used to have contests and stuff out there.
Right.
You know?
Oh, and, Magic, Mr. Magic. Can't forget Mr. Magic. God bless the dead to him.
Yeah, man. God bless the dead.
Hip hop would not be where it's at wasn't for that man right there. Right. WBLS. It was. I mean, he had the other station too before he got on BLS, but
he changed the game.
He changed the game.
Yes, he did.
You know, he changed the game.
Lot. You know, he just took it to another
especially
level.
For DJs.
Yes, for the DJs. Yeah, Marley Marl, gotta give Marley Marl his props too.
Yeah,
gotta give him Red Alert.
You gotta give all them brothers their props.
Shout out all of them. Gotta give them their respect. You know what I mean?
Yes, all of them.
Like with some of the DJs that was coming up with us, like Clue, DJ Showtime, Buddha Barber,
Ike Love.
Ike Love.
Yes.
So can I ask a question? Like, all right, DJs. The next step is producing. Am I right?
Yeah, making beats. You know what I mean?
A lot of them don't make that jump though.
No, a lot of them don't because I'm gonna speak as in the Twins way. We didn't kiss ass. We didn't get there.
All right.
If we couldn't do it with our talent, we didn't want to. We ain't gonna. So, beg you to get on your party gig. Nah.
Right.
If we can't do it with our talent, we don't want it.
Hey, listen, that's just how we. That's just how. Look. That's just how we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how we are. We ain't gonna. We ain't ass kisses.
I remember looking at it, and I'm like, okay, DJs. All right, the next step is producing. I saw Dr. Dre do that.
Right.
He did that. He went to the next step, but not a lot of people did it.
No, not a lot.
Well, you got to think about it.
Premier now, you can't forget Premier.
Yeah, he did it.
DJ Premier. You got Lord Professor. He was a DJ too.
Marley Marl.
Yeah.
A lot of those DJs, you know, they moved into
man. Martin Show.
Kid Capri. Yes, Kid Capri. Yes, you can't forget the
Major Jump.
Him and Ron G. Ron G brought Miss Jones out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because so y'all be doing stuff. Y'all be doing stuff with Miss Jones, right?
Oh yeah. She did.
Y'all brought Miss Jones from Rockaway Boulevard.
Yes, we did.
Y'all brought Miss Jones to what's that?
Caribbean Fest.
Yeah,
us.
Caribbean Fest.
You know, our brothers, the Commission, Mike and Sha. You know what I mean? And G.
It's on 116 in Rockaway Boulevard.
No, on by Lefferts.
Right off, like 2 blocks off of Lefferts.
No, I gotta go by that one. I gotta
Yeah.
go by that one, but
Yeah.
what's this one over here on Kyle Brew, I think?
Well, it's a club. It's a club.
something that
Lebanon
has
Lounge.
outside,
You talking about
man.
Lebanon Lounge?
I guess they be having some
108.
reggae joint back
Yeah,
there.
that's the Lebanon Lounge. It got to be Lebanon Lounge.
Yeah,
on
you
that
don't even
road.
have to
So
go
y'all be
in the
playing
party,
it.
bro. You don't
Yeah.
even have to go in.
Yeah.
You just
I mean,
park
you got to
outside,
remember, you
man.
can't forget about Rochdale.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people's doing a lot of parties in Rochdale.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Who else? It was a struggle for me and my brother, but we didn't do it with mixtapes.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't make to
Right.
I made
mixtapes.
tapes for like dudes that we get
Personal
but we
tapes.
didn't put it to the streets like that.
Right.
We brought our talent to the street.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We didn't do it with mixtape like Clue did.
Do you wish you did though now?
No.
In a way,
Yes, but you can still
The
no.
money.
the money it was good. It was good. People was making their money on the mixtapes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? They was really
Well,
doing
to
it.
me, it was just what we was doing back in the 80s.
Right.
You motherfuckers got smart with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
it's
started
just
selling out the trunk of the car. And
Yeah.
they're millionaires.
Yo, Preem is saying got to pull your mics closer.
you know,
That
Hush,
shit.
Preem, I told you about that, man. Told you about that, Preem. That's my little brother. That's my little brother, man.
Yeah,
We can't forget our
the truth.
other little brother, DJ Goldfingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Goldfingers is nice.
That's Creek. No, he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
All
Yes,
right.
he is.
All
No,
right.
rest in peace on the man, DJ Rough Hands, Master Shane, DJ KC. You know, it was a struggle, man. It was a struggle, but we did it.
Yeah, because this one day, me and my brother did not wait for promoters to hire us.
us.
We did our own
We
parties.
did our own parties.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Right there, we had a warehouse right next to Tucky Fried Chicken on Rockaway Boulevard, by Paisley Boulevard, Rockaway.
Club on the Rocks too.
Club on the Rocks. You know what I mean?
Flavor Brothers.
Made me hungry.
The Flavor Brothers, that was us. You know what I mean? And
Kentucky Fried Chicken, man.
and
He said Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I think I'm joking.
Barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
yeah, so you
Right.
know what I mean.
Right.
We did wait for promoters. We did our own thing. You know,
Yeah, I respect that.
and you know we put our flyers out. We did what we did, us and our
Now,
crew.
mind you, Goldfingers was only about 9 to 8 years old. He was about that age. We used to put crates under him. You understand what I'm saying? And
So he was like your shorty.
yeah,
He was like yours,
yeah,
shorty.
he was.
I find that. I'm looking from the outside.
Mhm.
And I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, because Jay-Z just blew up. Boom.
Yeah.
He's on the top.
Let me explain something to you about Jay.
Jay-Z was lyrical
he
dangerous
was
long
always
time ago.
lyrical
He was
dangerous.
always, even back with Big Daddy Kane.
Yes,
before he even met Kane. You know what I mean?
He was lyrical
To me,
dangerous.
it was so
he
damn
was
sudden,
Marcy. Him and Jazzo was the Marcy Kings. These dudes. I mean, yo, they used to say some things that make you like, damn, I said that. You know, they make you think.
Yeah,
But
they
at
had-
the
they had
same
flavor.
time, there was
They had
10
straight up
others
flavor.
doing it.
Yes.
So my
yes,
thing
yes,
is like,
yes.
what I'm saying is,
Remember
why
that-
him?
You had Down No Street. You had Divine Sound.
Yeah,
Down
yeah.
No Street.
Oh yeah, he's from
I know my history.
Divine Sound.
I know my
Yeah,
history.
Divine
Yeah.
Sound.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they Brooklyn cats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Best style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were doing their thing. You know?
You
Yeah.
know, but you know, this when we was in it, and when we moved to Queens, it took off for me and my brother.
Yeah,
It took slow, took time,
It took
but
slow, but it took off.
it took off. You know
Big
what
shout
I
out
mean?
to Celeste Jackson family, the Thomas family.
Yeah, because we used to do a lot of their parties. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Was coming up.
And it was like I said, the Gemini turntables. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
Gemini speakers.
Uh-huh.
You know, we had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you had when we was growing, we were still there. We were still learning what to do, what to play for certain parties, what you had to do, what you don't do. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And
Producing.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. So we
You gotta
had
produce the right record at the right
Right,
time.
right.
exactly,
right.
No,
exactly.
You gotta read
You know what I
that
mean?
room.
Yeah, if you can't read
Sometimes
the room,
that
you don't
can
need
be
to
a
be
hard
there.
thing to do.
No, it is hard because sometimes you might have a mixed crowd.
Right.
You might have an older crowd, young older crowd, then you got the younger crowd,
That's right.
all in one. And sometimes you gotta pay attention to what's going
Yeah,
on.
who's sitting down?
Who's sitting
moving their
down?
feet,
Who we gotta
moving.
get out their seat?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it was. You know.
And that sounded like some of the parties we had.
Well,
And they was older and
Yo.
younger.
yo,
You know how I found out about y'all brothers? No, seriously, how I
Yeah.
really found out about you and your brother? Because I was just in the house one day going through some old tapes. Because me and my brother was buying all the DJ's tapes, old school, Grandmaster Cast, all of them. We was buying them. And we pulled out one tape. What was the Almighty Force? First of the Force MDs. MCs.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, I know that ain't Ron Shop. And then one day with Pookie, Terry, y'all boy Terry.
Pookie.
He said, that's us, twin. I'm like, I said, nah,
Yeah,
that ain't y'all. That ain't
was-
y'all. Stop fronting.
Yeah.
He said, twin, that's us.
Yeah.
And then when I really heard y'all get busy, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so they ain't the ones that beat the Force MCs. Wow.
Yeah, that was
whoa.
going back.
That's history.
That was going back.
That's real history right there.
I remember y'all from coming with the wick.
When you started rapping, man, 75 or some shit.
I know that I rap a lot. He used to be my DJ. He used to be we Robin. I was in high school, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? He called me out. You know what I'm saying?
I was junior high. Yeah.
High school. Yeah, man. But I was like, I remember y'all from being with the wick.
Right.
That's when I said, I was like, oh, all right. And then the wit, he stepped it off
For a little bit. Just a little
and you know, and y'all rocking. I was like, oh, all right. I'm like, all right. And then, you know, everything going in the neighborhood, I just started noticing that y'all was there.
And I mean, after we was doing our thing from Club on the Rocks to the warehouse to other spots. Big shout out to BK Security. Lincoln Park.
He was the first one.
BK.
He was the first.
Shout out BK. Shout out Lincoln Park, fans.
Yes, he was the first guy to bring us in a club to rock.
Okay.
Then we had Black Ozone, Steve and Mike. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They was the second, and Understanding Green Anderson from Liberty Avenue.
Okay. All right.
He brought us up. These fellas bring us in the Q Club. You know what I mean? So we was tearing that thing up in the Q Club on Thursday.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Can't forget Miss Pat Long.
Yeah, Miss Pat Long.
Yeah,
yes.
Miss Pat Long.
She the one hired us for Club Mercedes. You know what I mean?
We took off from there.
So y'all negotiate like how much y'all gonna make before y'all walked into the
Put it like this. Right now, around that time, we was so happy to be a part of a club.
Right.
The club was more. The club was better.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Be a part of it and do our thing. Because you know, I mean, we had our crews. We down with. You know what I mean? The Flavor Brothers. You know what I mean? DJ Moet, DJ Buff, but he's not here with us no more. He's up in heaven now. Goldfingers. You know what I mean? And us. You know what I mean? So in time, then another brother we was rolling with before that, my man Wilbur. You know, God rest the dead to him. He's gone too. You know what I mean? Then after that, it was Grandmaster Vic and the Rockaway Twinz.
Yeah.
And
The Great Door.
The Great Door.
The Great Door.
You know what I mean? Yes, we used to do our thing.
Great Door. I remember that. Where was that?
Yes.
He's at the green door, not the green door.
Oh wow! I heard that.
Yo, nah.
You know who taught me about the Green Door?
The Green Door. You keep saying the Green Door. We say
the Green Door. I'm being funny.
Yeah. You know the Green Door was when we bought our bags.
Yo. But
Y'all don't know about the Green Door. Y'all was here in '83.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of spots. Like I said, when we first came to Queens, we didn't know about certain spots. We didn't know about Austin's. We didn't know about Fantasies or Fantasia. We didn't know. We was learning.
Y'all was younger.
We was little dudes.
When we first pulled Rockaway Boulevard, right there on 145th and Rockaway Boulevard, it was a bar right there on the corner. Right there on the corner.
Right.
And my moms used to send us to the store. They still be in there jamming.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, it's like 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning.
They still in
there jamming. You know what I mean? You know. But like I said, me and my brother, we paid our way in this game. You know what I mean? We paid our dues.
I mean, y'all well respected. Like I said earlier, Y'all well respected. You know, you started, going back to the Rockaway Fair. You know, the Rockaway Fair, it started rest in peace, Miss Scott.
Yeah,
Scott,
you know,
yes.
She approached me and she said that she wanted to do something like that. But the first year they just did it in '96.
Right.
And Sugar Bear, he pulled out his system.
Sugar Bear was down on this end, and you had Z-Pat down on the other end.
No, Sugar Bear, him and Sugar Bear was together.
So Z-Pat came when the fairs, when they moved it to Rockaway Boulevard. Because Z-Pat had the bigger system.
Yes. Oh, he had toys.
Z-Pat had the bigger system. So that's how Z-Pat ended up doing the Rockaway Fair. You know, from Miss Scott. Me and Miss Scott worked together.
Right.
We worked together. And she knew. Yeah, shout out to Z Mixmaster Z-Pat. You know, like I said, that was my man. That was my man.
That man, you see, that man right here, he's the front on me and my brother.
Oh, really?
He
wouldn't let y'all on?
Yeah, he wouldn't let us on.
The funny thing, back in the days, right? Guys was particular about their system.
Yes, no, and you want to know something?
You ask some dudes like Livio and UG and Devon and all of them. They was just like that. I don't think it was.
Well,
like
you
no
could
real,
be.
Like,
well, to be honest, it wasn't like a disrespect, but I can understand that. You know what I mean? But we was the same way too. We didn't allow everybody just get on our set. You know what I mean?
Right. We never heard you play before.
Right, and not just play. MC too, right? And
because we didn't let anybody on the mic. We did not let anybody on the mic. If we never heard you and we don't hear the streets talking about you, just like the Lost Boys, we went to John Adams together. Onyx, we went to John Adams together. Right. We all went to school together. Yes. You understand? So Cheeks was the undisputed MC in John Adams.
Wow.
He was battling everybody. He battled everybody.
He was wicked. He was wicked on the freestyle. He was wicked.
This is when he was co-Cheeks, not Mr. Cheeks. He was co-Cheeks at that time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Freaky Ty, Lou, and can't put our boy Spig Nice. Can't forget him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was a lot of history on Rockaway Boulevard.
Yeah, a lot, man. A lot.
I missed a lot.
Nah, you didn't miss stuff. You was there.
Playing ball during them years. And I came back and everything changed. They had the Rockaway. I was like, what the hell are they doing on Rockaway?
Yeah. It had the whole thing. The whole Rockaway Boulevard shut down.
Now I was having babies and all that. I missed a lot, man. Kind of sad. I did. I came back. I didn't realize there was a Rockaway day on. You know what I'm saying? They shut down on Rockaway.
Yeah, they used to shut it down from
130th to like 130.
To the Van
Yeah.
I came back. I remember saying to myself, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
you know. And I'm like, "Oh, this is good. This is good."
Yeah. So how many? So when y'all started rocking up there, y'all how many years did y'all do it? Because I did it like from the beginning.
Well,
I think, and that was like
well, to be honest with you, out of the whole time we did it like twice.
Okay,
twice we did it twice.
Like we did it,
and
it was like the early 2000s.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, you know, we were doing it.
No, because y'all had it in the 90s.
89, 90.
Yeah, y'all had it down.
We used to be
we was in the club at that time. We was in the Mercedes at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And y'all was doing your thing. I can't front. Y'all was
and then even the Albino Twins, they came up there.
Yes, they did.
They came up there. They came up there
with DJ Big Mel.
Okay.
Big Mel was DJing.
But it wasn't like when y'all was up there.
We gotta let him in. Whoever it is, let him in.
Let him in.
Who's speaking?
Charlie Chan, Almighty, all my love, First and foremost, let me say this. Peace to the gods.
Peace
to the gods. Peace to the gods.
And peace to the Rockaway Twins. Y'all messing my head up today because I never knew these brothers were so deep.
That's right.
Yes. Real talk. Yo, gods. This, to me, this is like one of your best shows ever.
All right. Well, you know, the show that you was on was kind of hot too.
It was fire. I saw
but now the Rockaway Twins is giving us lessons that I didn't even know.
Yo, they breaking it down. They breaking it down for us.
I love it. Listen, peace to y'all, man. One love, Rockaway Twins. I got much love for y'all. This show, I'm like, wow.
Yo, see, when they don't understand about that bump.
He got jokes.
That's real hip hop.
That's real. Tell y'all, we not doing that no more because women was killing us.
But that was real hip hop.
That was real hip hop, baby.
That was real hip hop.
Real talk.
Everybody talking about the Bumblebee tuna with the twins.
When I first heard them on that, when DeWitt gave us that tape, Amazing DeWitt gave us that tape, and we was listening to me and my brother like, yo, did he say Bumblebee? I'm like, whoa.
But yo, I just gotta ask one question, man. Like,
yes, sir.
Like, was that you and your brother that did the split on Saturday?
I said, yo, he did that everywhere he go. He did, and you know what? After he does that,
I was hurting that he
walk
did
for another week.
You can't walk for a week.
Oh wow!
Yo, much love the albino twins. Much love albino twins.
One love, Rockaway Twinz. I love y'all boys
all day, baby. We love you too, bro.
But I sent you my man Tiny. He in the building. I sent you his number earlier.
I talked to Tiny. Thank you. As a matter of fact, real quick, Rockaway Twinz. We doing a podcast also. I got Monk again. I got Monk and Rack, the first guest. I want the Rockaway Twinz to be in our show also.
We'll be there. Just get in touch with us, baby. We'll be there.
That's what's
up. Yes, sir. One love, y'all.
I'm gonna hit you up. Peace. Peace.
All right. Hey.
But
peace, Azar. What's up, yo?
Azar in the building. Peace.
Peace, Azar.
Peace, Azar.
All right. Shout out to Regina in the building.
That Tisha.
Yeah.
Tisha. Hey.
Tisha ate a lot. In the building.
Hey.
Yo, Tisha ate a lot. Got the Tisha ate a lot affair.
Yes.
On YouTube. I mean on Facebook. On Facebook every Sunday 9 to 11. Classic.
Hey yo,
old
I'm gonna say
music.
something. I'm gonna say something. You know, to my big brothers right here, man.
All right.
Almighty Force. And let me tell you something. Being in Queens, me and my brother not just analyze a lot of y'all, but we respected y'all. You know what I mean?
That's what it came
because as we was growing up, you know what I mean? Me and my brother started doing our parties when we was 14 years old.
That's what's up.
Going into bars, like we said, to the Jackson and the Thomas family. Because we used to do a lot of parties for them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And moving on all the way through the thing. Me and my brother, when we had our spot, Club on the Rocks across right there on Rockaway Boulevard, the Rock family, they had owned that bar right there.
Uh-huh.
And shout out 40 and his whole family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And moving towards in the 90s when we had our warehouse, you know what I mean?
Okay.
$3,500 a night.
Wow.
A lot of money came through that
Door.
Wow.
And me and my brother went home. We took that bag of money. We dumped it on our mother like this. She looked up at us like this. Y'all made all this?
That was just one night.
And
that's just one night.
From DJing.
That's from
DJing.
DJ.
And she said, my mother said to me and my brother, we're going to start our account.
Right.
And I said, I hope you're going to put it in your name because we can't do it in our name. You know what I mean? And moving on in the business, me and my brother, like I said, we didn't do mixtapes. We just rocked the party.
We just crashed. We crashed
Stacked that money.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We crashed a lot of parties.
Yes, we did.
And let
And
these people know that we was here.
you know what I mean?
But y'all crash parties and you know, like whichever way it took, right? Because everybody know who the Rockaway Twins are now.
Yeah.
Everybody know. Like I'm saying, any set that we any first of all, any flyers that I be seeing in Queens, y'all be having something to do with it. And then when we stepped away from the game and we got back into it, like 2019, 2017, 2018, and we got back into it.
No, y'all got back into it. If I really remember, I think it was about 2005 because when y'all threw the party in occasions.
Yeah, but that was parties. I'm talking about getting back into it.
Yeah.
We were throwing parties. And we were throwing
Big shout out to the commission.
Our family, man. The commission
in the building.
You know what I mean?
Queens get the money week.
All right. Go ahead,
You know
talk
what I mean?
about
Queens get
Well,
the money in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Down.
it. Yeah, talk
Going
about it.
Down, man. Let's go.
Yo, but we run out of time. Yo, let's talk about 40 year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
That y'all doing. Let's talk about that.
This is our
Let's talk about the Atlanta
40 years in the game for me and my brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's a blessing. You know, we still here. You know what I mean? Because I have to shout out. Me and my brother have to shout these people out right here.
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
Charlie B.
All right.
True Amazing Entertainment.
Right.
Big John.
Big John.
Ray Promo.
Ray Promo.
Sweetness Sweets. These people kept me and my brother busy.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Plus other promoters.
Mm-hmm.
But for the ones who didn't like messing with us, it's cool. That's how we was.
But we still give them the middle finger.
You know what I mean?
Give them the middle finger. Still give them the middle finger. We ain't gonna sweat you to be part of your thing. We're not gonna do that. It ain't that serious.
It is what it is.
Like I explained I tell any promoter in their face, if it ain't for the DJs, y'all ain't nothing. Straight up. I don't care. Y'all ain't nothing. Because if we get all the DJs together, we can outshine y'all in parties. We can outshine them. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of promoters that'll try to come at you like, yo, I only can afford this. You know what? But you'll get Kid Capri 2025, but you won't give me the same way you give him? Nah, go ahead, my dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on with that.
It ain't that serious.
It's not that serious.
It's not that serious.
You know what I mean? But, you know, shout out to all of them, you know, all out there. Shout out to all of them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But we went through our ups and downs in the game. You know what I mean? But we stayed to ourselves.
Like these brothers gave y'all some hard times.
No, it was hard. It
was hard. And,
it was a hard struggle. It was a hard struggle.
It was a 4 more.
Yeah. DJ Exquisite. What's good, brother?
Boy. I see you, boy.
You know what I mean?
That was one of our students too. They lived around the corner from us. So
Yes.
Him and his little brother, DJ New York. They was always with us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So now y'all went from being like the shorties to like y'all like the seniors now, right? Y'all like the
we don't consider ourselves as seniors. But we consider ourselves.
No, we stop.
We don't consider ourselves as seniors. We consider ourselves as making people shake their ass. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it was all about.
That's what it was all about.
Not owning the game yet.
You're not owning the name. Yes, we are them two fat mother.
That's right.
All right.
There you go. Show it. Represent it.
You know what I mean? You
know what I mean?
That's what it was with us. You know what I mean? Me and my brother, a lot of people will say to us, yo, that's a gimmick to y'all. Y'all calling yourself the two fat motherfuckers. That's a gimmick.
Straight gimmick
to us. You know what I mean? And people respected us. You know what I mean? In this game. You know what I mean? And
the kingpins.
We called ourselves the party kingpins.
We are. We still are, because I know DJ from our time and on did what we did. And I could count. I can't even count how many DJs had a bandit building, like it was Beat Street. And too many of them had a bandit building. You know what I mean? And the Twins, we turned into a hot spot. A hot spot.
I was having those parties. Man.
Yeah. yo.
Clicking.
I came
shout out town, mama.
Was going to.
But like I said, we celebrating our 40-year anniversary.
They told me about that abandoned building.
Listen.
Listen.
Like I said, we are celebrating our 40 years in the game.
All right.
We're taking it to Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, with our brothers, the commission.
Okay.
Mike, Shy, and G.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And this is in
Queens
September.
in Atlanta now, right?
Yeah, you get shout out to Steve Tato. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, we ain't gonna be able to be there for that day because we are booked for that day. You know what I mean? So we got to be with our Kings of Kings family for that day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then from there, we got something else we got to do behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so either way,
Our phone don't stop ringing. That's what
the phone don't stop.
You know what I mean?
That's what's
we don't do too many young parties no more. We don't.
Okay.
We don't do.
We got away from that.
We got away from that.
We try to just keep it with the phone. You know what I mean?
Right.
People that come out and really want to party. You know, not stand around looking like yo, she got a fat butt, but scared to go dance with her.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know,
But
you know what I mean?
but
okay.
Before we get up out of here,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean?
I want y'all. I just gotta ask y'all to do one thing.
What's
right
that?
before because we got 15 minutes.
All right.
So I just need y'all to give words of encouragement. All right.
All right.
Give words of encouragement for anybody that's watching out there.
Listen, stick to your craft.
Stay true to yourself.
Yes, definitely stay true to yourself.
Love yourself first.
Love yourself. You gotta love yourself first.
If you don't love your craft, it ain't gonna love you back.
You know what I mean?
But you gotta remember, the game, we ain't carrying crates no more.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Everything is on the laptop.
These you new DJs, they pressing buttons. They're pressing buttons. They're not using their hands.
Yes.
We still use our hands.
Like my man J Bear said.
But can you do the buttons too?
Yes, we can do the buttons.
We
but
do that.
I'd rather have my
Not the
turntable.
craft.
I'd rather have my turntable.
Like my man J Bear told me and my brother, he said he hates Serato, but because it makes DJs lazy.
Yeah, no,
But
it did make a lot of
They make a lot of the DJs kind of lazy, but we still use our turntables, so
I mean,
it doesn't. We don't even think about that. But to all of them out there, stick to your craft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Love what you do.
Love what you do, and
you will win.
You will conquer in this game.
It's like I said, we got a lot of DJs that's coming up under us. DJ Gully, we got DJ Chris Dallas,
DJ Ra.
You know, now Ra was for a long time. A lot of people just didn't know that.
Yeah.
He was out for a long time.
Yes, he was.
Can't forget about J-Lo, Mr. Rello, Boo
Yes.
Barber. You know,
All the brothers, Ike Love, all the brothers, D Life, all the brothers who was with us in the 90s when we was rocking these parties. You know what I mean?
So,
you know,
give a shout out to all of them. Let them know.
Y'all make me feel old as fuck over here.
I don't.
Oh
know,
man,
I don't
stop
feel
the
old.
nonsense.
You came here 83. You know, I was 20 years old when y'all came here.
Wow.
Coming home from school. You know,
What you went to John Adams?
No, I went to Rockland 2-year college at the state. Yeah.
Oh,
we all
okay.
went to Adams.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
went
did.
to
All
Adams.
with
We went to
Adams.
Adams. You
Yeah,
know.
we all went
The
through
90s, that's
through
right.
Adams.
Shout out to the 90s. You're right. Shout out to the 90s, man.
The
The 90s was,
I'm sitting there
oh
looking
man,
at
the 90s was the time for me and my brother.
Oh, you feel old, don't you?
Nah, man, I feel like me. I feel like me.
The 90s was the
Y'all not
time.
ready for no warm milk on rocking chairs, nigga.
Yeah,
You know
you know,
what? But I tell you, if I still made money playing basketball, I'd still be playing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I did the door for one of their parties one time. Money just kept coming in my goddamn hand, man. I started the DJ game.
Well, that's
I
how it
really
was
think
with
about
us.
this
They
shit,
was
man.
coming through the door. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Coming through the door, and
You heard like Rakim said, I came through the door. Said it
yeah,
before.
yes,
That
God.
money, good.
And
The money looked good.
It's
there.
just,
because you mentioned the occasion. That was like,
Yeah, we
That
did
was
that
big.
party for y'all that night.
that was
Yes, I came through. I was like,
big
whoa.
party. That was a big
A lot of
party
people
for us.
came through and came out for y'all. I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
So
this
it
is
wasn't
packed.
when they was opening the post office for jams.
That was
around, but-
Nah, we wasn't around. The armory and all that, we wasn't around.
we wasn't around for.
We wasn't around
but
for.
we heard the story.
But we heard the stories with y'all.
Yeah,
Just like we know about Infinity Machine and the Disco Twins going at it at IS8. You know what I mean?
You heard
Them
about it.
sharing Vegas with them birthdays. Woo.
Them birthdays was something else,
Them
man.
birthdays.
Them birthdays was something else, man. You know,
I'm sorry, man.
Infinity Machine. I used to hear they shit. I used to live on Rockaway by 135th.
Yes, I
I
hear
used to
him
hear
all
they-
the way.
I used to hear they shit. They used to be at Ajax.
Can't forget
I used
Jamaica
to hear that
Sounds too.
shit.
Jamaica Sounds, yes,
Jamaica
Jamaica Sounds,
Cypher
yes.
Sounds.
Cypher Sounds, Phase 3.
Phase 3.
You gotta
That's
get
right.
it,
And when
bro.
we first,
I saw y'all on something down by Van Wyck Park. I used to live across the street from Van Wyck Park too.
Right.
That's how I know. Lance.
That was the retardo.
the Kings of Kings,
Yeah,
the Kings of
yeah.
Kings, yes.
Yeah.
The Wit had all the speakers out.
Y'all did one up the park one up on Liberty. on Van Wyck.
Yeah, that's Liberty Park. That's Liberty Park.
I saw you there too, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know who y'all were, man.
Yeah.
Anything with the Kings of Kings,
Yeah.
my brother does.
Yeah,
Anything with the
like,
Kings of Kings.
Yeah, I used to play. I used to live across the street from Van Wyck Park. I know Lance from playing basketball.
Right.
I know Lance. I used to just go over there.
That's our big brother right there, man.
Yeah, Lance.
We've been with him.
Lance, good people.
You know, we've been with him
18, 19 years.
19 years now. Me and my
Yo,
brother
we're like
we worked with him all the way.
Right.
We did it every day. Nobody involved. We just was there for him. He was there for me and my brother. You know what I mean? Him and his brother, him and Todd. You know, they was there for us. You know what I mean? And
shout out for Tardo brothers.
yes, those are big bros right there, man. And to make a long story short, you know what I mean? What we doing now with them, you know, trying to work with the kids and all that.
Yeah,
you know,
let's talk about that a little bit.
You know,
Trying to say these kids out here today I thought we was bad.
Yeah.
I thought, no, seriously, I really thought we was bad kids.
But these kids is really
these kids today are the
so we know we try to, you know, my brother.
So what do you think? Because we've
they don't got no
discussing
guidance.
this.
They don't have no
They don't got no guidance.
They don't got no guidance.
You know what I mean? There's
And
no
no
guidance
less
for
to do.
them. You know what I mean?
And
It's not like when we was raised.
Outside.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
was outside. We was in the parks.
Yeah.
Like I was explaining to Little Dude, I said we used to be outside early in the morning. About 12 o'clock, we was in the house watching Soul Train. After Soul Train, the video music box, then we was right back outside.
Make that
Yeah.
original chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
with the
there you
bone
go.
in it.
Or you went to the Chinese restaurant, got you 4 pieces of chicken, and you was good. You know what I mean? It's real. You know what I mean?
It's real. It's real on that.
Real. Like I was really like, yo, we was outside.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
so you
25
said no
cents
guidance. You said no guidance.
Mhm.
So you know, you got some brothers, some young brothers that they go right, some go left.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
what do you think are the ones
Am I right, huh?
that we could distinguish like why that happens?
Right.
You know?
It was it's like I said, it's like when I was growing up with y'all, looking under y'all, we had guidance. We had the OGs that was telling us, what y'all doing over here?
Right.
Get in the park somewhere.
Right.
Go in the park somewhere. Here's someone. Go in the park. Get away from us.
Right.
I remember the young kids, we couldn't be around the adults.
Right.
I remember when my mom used to have her little house parties. Don't you come out that room unless you getting a piece of chicken and go into the bathroom and back in your room. We wasn't allowed around the adults.
Right.
We wasn't allowed that. But these
Right.
kids today, you got some parents smoking weed with their kids.
They kids and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we had somebody
That's
on like
crazy.
that. We had somebody on that was talking about that before.
That's crazy. I'm like,
Yes, Jessica, you gotta walk across the bridge.
all you gotta do, Jessica, walk to Linden Boulevard and cross on the other side of Linden and walk down the Van Wyck and you'll see the park.
Across the
Yeah.
bridge.
Ajax, you'll get to Ajax Park.
You know that been back in the day.
Yeah.
But it's one thing we want to say to, as in this game, in this DJing game, I have to agree everything what Kid Capri said.
Yes, he did. He said he made a good fact about something.
You could pay an artist all this money. Why you can't pay the DJs? We spend their music.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Me and my brother just did a
We had to
party.
fight for hours.
We had to fight for hours, but
We had to
me and
fight
my
for
brother just did a party last Friday for my homegirl. And you know what she said to me and my brother? She said, I got a stack for y'all.
Mhm.
And she paid me and my brother $1,000 to do her party.
Mhm.
Shout out to my sister Michelle.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Shalom.
Shalom.
Nah,
And we
man.
just did her, but she
Yeah, man, I
turned
always
56.
felt, you know, the MC's got too much goddamn airplay.
No, see, but what
Well,
it is,
listen,
you got to look at the generation. Look at the generation today of artists. They're not using DJs. They're
Right.
using DATs,
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Right.
flash drives.
flash drives.
Right. True.
They
Off they
forgot about-
phones.
They forgot about the DJs.
Yeah.
Right.
And where they come from, like I was explaining to him, I'm saying, Run DMC wasn't nothing without the Jam Master.
Right.
Houdini was never without Grandmaster D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Flash in the Furious 5 was nothing without Grandmaster Flash.
LL wasn't none without Cut Creator.
Creator.
You know what I mean?
Phil
Phil
Pipe.
Pipe. He was
We
cool
went
with
to high
us.
school with
And
them.
He was cool
but
with
like I said, you had every day Rock Kim.
even with us, when we did shows, we had Sugar Bear.
Right.
And then after we had Sugar Bear, we had Z-Pac. But when we had Sugar Bear DJing for us in the USA skating rink stuff, like the DJ was up there. We was
Down
you know what I'm
looking.
saying?
Exactly.
We had
Exactly.
we had my man Buddha back in the days. We used to go to like the T Connection. He up there.
Right.
We on the stages over here.
Over there.
So we
Shout out to
could
Rat
pivot.
Monkey.
Shout
What's
out
the
Rat Monkey.
deal,
I
Rat
gotta get-
Monkey?
Gotta get y'all up in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Get y'all up in
those
here.
another brothers right there that we looked up
Yeah.
to. We didn't even really meet them till later
Yo.
on in the 90s. We met those brothers.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
And y'all don't know. Like this is Barley Hood. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't know. Monk played ball.
Yes, I heard you before.
Yo,
Yes, I heard
played
you
on the
before.
team with. I played on the team with him. I was like, yo, I didn't know you played ball.
Hey, yo, Monkey, you know I'm coming to knock on that door. We're gonna get the basketball and go outside real quick. I heard you. I gotta see your skills, man.
You know, yeah, man. But thank y'all for coming.
Oh
man.
yeah, definitely.
You know, this is
Definitely.
definitely fun.
Oh yeah, we
You
have
know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Oh, he said we ready.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, listen. You know, I'm gonna get your math. I'm gonna get your math.
Who that? That's Monk.
Yeah,
That's Monkey. That's
Yeah.
Monkey.
That's Rat.
That's right.
That's Rat. I think.
No,
it is.
Gary
You
Hawkins.
haven't touched the ball.
Okay, so that's Monkey. Yeah. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Monk, you ain't touched the ball since the 80s.
Nah, he was balling in the 90s.
Where?
Yeah, he had to play with me. 226.
Oh, my bad, Monk. My bad.
It might have been the 2000s. It might have been the
Really?
2000s. Man, we used to play on the team with Day Day and shit.
I didn't know.
Yeah, man, he was playing.
Before we get up out of
Go
here,
ahead, man. Go
me and
ahead.
my brother gotta give a special shout out to this one DJ from Uptown,
Okay.
and that's DJ Hollywood.
Yeah, shout out
Much
DJ
respect
Hollywood.
to that brother right in.
Hollywood paved the way for a lot.
Lot of
Hollywood
DJs.
paved the
Yes,
way.
he did.
He
You
did,
know what I
he
mean?
did.
Yes, he did. And
You know.
me and my brother looked up to that man too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Not him
so.
just being a DJ. He was an MC
He
too.
was the MC.
He's
He
that
definitely is
cool
the.
thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
mean?
But like I
Listen.
said, shout out to all the promoters who dealt with me and my brother who
Other ones.
But I'm just
Sorry. 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 Oh, we got to shout out.
Come on, that's our brother right there. He's gas. Now JLJ, he's gas.
That's my brother.
That's my brother right there. He's gas.
He gas.
A lot of big squad, you know what I mean? Those are boys.
DJ
Yeah, that's our
Sheen.
DJ Sheen, DJ Preem, DJ Imp. You know what I mean? Those all about, and we got to give a special shout out to the Lady of the Lost Boys. You know what I mean?
Big shout out to them.
And to them and
Lady Diamonds.
Lady Diamonds.
All right.
Okay.
Shout
Okay.
them out.
And lot of all the promoters who dealt with me, man, like I said, Understanding, Black Ozone Entertainment, the Commission, Big John, Ray Promo, Sweet the Sweets,
Brett Winning, Charlie Rock,
Charlie Rock, Charlie B,
Charlie Big,
True Amazing,
no doubt.
all of them out there. You know what I mean? We love y'all.
Be strong.
Be strong. Yes.
Shout 'em out.
My brother Beanie. You know what I mean? We gotta give a shout out.
Shout out, B.
Yes. You know
All
what I mean? And one more thing, man, to like me and my brother said, to all the other people didn't really want to deal with me and my brother. We cool. We was
love
cool
y'all.
with it. We love
All
you.
right.
It's all good with us.
Yeah, but they ain't starting nothing.
No, it didn't
right?
stop.
They ain't starting nothing
at all.
You know, y'all big as ever.
You know what I mean?
Y'all big as ever.
But you
No.
know, now me and my brother, we looking for. We should have been doing this a long time ago, but now you got to pay us the top dollar.
Listen, y'all earned it.
You know what I mean?
Y'all earned it.
It is.
You know,
what it is.
listen, man. People want something for nothing.
But nothing. That's
You
right.
know,
That's
and
right.
we can't.
Equipment didn't cost nothing.
Right, and
Equipment
we-
costs a lot of
And we
money.
can't allow that.
You know, I'm ready to sue every record label for all the records I bought. Russell Simmons,
Hey,
all of them. Warner Brothers, all of them.
Ask you something, man.
What's up?
All the records you bought,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you made the money back?
Yes.
Yes.
But when they changed the game over and when the strike on, what I'm supposed to do now? Give me my money back.
Those monies are worth records.
Yes, it are.
Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. We still got our records. We got still only thing we got left now is our albums and a lot of remixes. The other records we sold to this guy in London. He paid us $1,500 for all them crates. Because out in London, they still use vinyl out there. They still use vinyl out there.
All right. They're catching up.
The whole thing is, he got away with murder. Because 3 of those you could have sold for $1,500.
Exactly.
That's right. Go on your phone, Google it, and pick a record. Google it. How much is this particular record worth right now?
Go online.
They'll show you.
Next time.
We're gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Before we get up out of here. The words of DJ Red Alert. You's a bum. You a bum. We all bums.
We all bums.
Peace and blessings to y'all. We love y'all,
Peace,
man.
everybody. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. All right. It was a blast.
Get it.
Wanna thank y'all for tuning in. Love y'all, tune in again. Like Steels be saying, tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in to the Legend Edition.
I'm singing for playing most supreme right here. 6 feet still can beat the whole damn dream team. With power, I devour any man.